What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and I'm going to get you caught up on the latest as to what President Joe Biden had to say, how Congress is responding to everything in our world and with our economy. I get you caught up on everything here on the channel. This is your breaking news, stimulus check update, and stimulus package update. Now, we're going to be diving into the headlines here in just a second, but first wanted to say, hope that you and your family have a blessed Memorial Day. We want to honor and remember those that paid the ultimate sacrifice for us to be able to live in this country and have our freedoms. Thank you so much. After this, my family and I are going to be going to a community memorial service, spending time with friends and family, eating together and remembering all those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. Let me know in the comments what you and your family are going to be doing today. And again, thank you to all those that have served for our nation. Now, in the headlines, as you guys know, we had that tragic event happen in Uvalde, Texas. And yesterday, we heard that President Joe Biden and Governor Greg Abbott both attended. And take a look at the headlines coming out. Do something. Biden visits Uvalde after mass shooting as onlookers urge him to take action. And this story just keeps evolving. More and more information being leaked out on what we had originally heard with what had unfolded is quite different. And they're saying that things need to be addressed and changed. I'm going to share with you the video footage. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, on stimulus and federal provisions, state provisions, and city provisions, I get you caught up on the latest in my video yesterday. If you missed it, check it out right after this one, as there's also been rumors of $2,000 stimulus checks coming out in the next couple days. And also, I have a guest appearance. You're not going to want to miss it, as my children are on there and they're talking about some politics. Check it out right after this one if you missed it to get caught up on that as well. Also, stimulus packages on a federal level for everybody in the nation, we're hearing, are back on the negotiating table. And if you missed the latest on that, check out this video as well, as Senator Joe Manchin and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer are in discussions. And we're hearing they're confident they're going to get this done before the midterm elections and get that passed. Now, if by chance that does not come through, we're hearing that President Joe Biden is saying he is on board for executive orders and executive actions to pass things before these elections, to get provisions out and to maybe help voters, convince them to keep them in power. Now, we will see, but I get you caught up on the latest in another video as well. And we're also hearing that these actions are supposed to be on the way, but they might not be coming as soon as we had thought. Now, as more information unfolds on that, I'll let you know. And speaking of things coming back before the elections, unemployment benefits, federal unemployment benefits. Well, you guys, some of the governors had cut them off early last year, and we're hearing that lawsuits have unfolded. And now in one state, they're saying they're getting much closer to potentially $3,000 of back pay that could go out to those that got cut off of those benefits early. Now, as more information unfolds on all of this, I'll be sure to let you know here on the channel. But you guys, let's dive into the video footage and get you caught up on the latest as to what's unfolding with President Joe Biden and this event that happened in Texas. But before we do, also wanted to mention, consider joining the second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. If you're interested, I will pin a comment down below. Click the link, go subscribe, turn on notifications. I share with you things that I have learned over the years that have helped set me and my family financially free, things I've learned directly from multimillionaires, and I pray that it's a blessing for you, because I know there's a lot unfolding in our economy right now and a lot of people just need some help. So you guys, let's go ahead and dive into the video footage, get you caught up as to what's unfolding. But before we do, also wanted to say, don't forget, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If this is your first time here and you like to stay up to date, totally free. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in.
Tonight, President Biden paying his respects to the victims of Uvalde. Laying flowers at this memorial at almost exactly the same time the U.S. Justice Department announced a critical incident review of the police response to the mass shooting to identify lessons learned and best practices as this community fumes.
You are cowards!
Officers waited in a hallway for more than 45 minutes before federal agents overrode guidance to stand by, unlocked the classroom, and killed the gunman, according to senior law enforcement officials.
Do you feel like there's been any kind of explanation?
Hell no! No! They have not explained themselves at all! And no explanation should change this! Nothing!
Raw emotion everywhere, with long lines to see the memorial in 100-degree heat. President Biden hugging and consoling those grieving, at one point wiping a tear from his eye. As for Governor Greg Abbott, he was greeted with large jeers and screams.
We need change!
The head of state has repeatedly defended current gun policy and said this situation could have been much worse. Hollow words for the family of Eliana Torres.
You know what I mean? Because really, to me, Eliana means a lot. She means some part of my body. They took it away from me.
She was a star that shined, and now that she's gone, it's just like the star that just dimmed out.
For families who've had something irreplaceable stolen, it's time for some accountability and answers.
Does it feel to you like police did their job?
No.
No. Because the clock is ticking. See, every second counts. It's not minutes, it's not an hour, it's seconds. See, and they never did anything. I just watching them leaning on the car, see, you know, like protecting themselves. What about those kids?
Kids whose closest cousins share their aspirations.
What did Eliana want to be when she grew up?
A lawyer and a nurse.
A lawyer and a nurse.
And now, their tears.
Does it hurt here too? Does it feel like there's something missing?
Feels like a part of me just fell off. Feels like I only have one piece of my heart now.
There's something that's gone.
Heartbreaking to hear from that little girl, and Sam joins me now from Uvalde. Sam, you mentioned that critical incident review from the Justice Department. Just how rare is that?
Pretty rare, Kristen. You can count on one hand the number of times the DOJ has taken similar action after a mass shooting with San Bernardino and Orlando. Recent examples.
So there you have it, you guys. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And we heard the president there say they are going to be doing something about this. Now, I will keep you up to date as more information rolls out. And again, on stimulus checks on federal, state, county, city levels, I'll keep you up to date as more information comes out. We're hearing that this is ramping up as we get closer to those elections. Check out my previous videos for the latest updates. Also, those federal unemployment benefits and the lawsuits. I'll keep you up to date. We're hearing that more information might be coming out in the next couple of weeks. And on stimulus package negotiations and everything happening in Congress, I will be sure to keep you up to date. And if you want to stay up to date, totally free, just takes a second. Smash that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. And if you appreciate these updates and you made it this far and you haven't already, first of all, thank you for joining me, but don't forget, smash that like button. It helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. And if you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3 and consider joining the second channel, Steve Ram Finance. But you guys, again, hope that you and yours have a blessed memorial. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.